What's good? What's popping? Do it for my family. Good morning. I hope everybody's Monday started great. Do it for me is all about supporting and promoting small businesses and endorsing them. So today I'll be having a little chit chat with a small business owner, and the name of the business is It's Okay. So come on in, Camille. Hi.
Hey everybody.
Right. So, do it for my family. This is my dear friend Camille, and she owns the business called It's Okay. Right? That's such a cool name to have. And so, we're just going to do a little chit chat today. Just going to ask her a few questions. So, stick and stay. All right. So, Camille, first of all, tell us about yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Camille, also known as K in a sense because my middle name is K, and that's how I came up with it. So I am a 26-year-old entrepreneur or aspiring entrepreneur. I actually went to high school with Anya and the university.
University. And we went to
Yeah,
primary school beside each other.
strange, huh? Destiny.
Yep.
Right, so I went to UA and majored in psychology and management studies, and I focus on HR and administration. That's
Bright
pretty much it.
spots. Friend is a bright spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. All right, so let's get into it. What is It's Okay all about? Tell
Alright,
us.
so it's okay. From you hear the name, you know it has something to do with reassuring.
Mm-hmm.
Reassuring you, reassuring myself sometimes because you know how life goes,
Yep.
that it's gonna be okay. If certain things are happening in your life, you know, it's okay. It's okay for everything. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be going through things.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if things are not working out as you want them to. But the aim is for you to know within yourself that you can make it okay for you. It's okay focuses mostly on self-care, mental well-being, and that also includes the physical fitness aspect of life and health.
Good. So it's a complete package. It's funny. How long have you had this idea?
Alright, so It's Okay has been around, call it 2 years, roughly 2 years.
2 years in the making.
Right, but the business aspect of it really just came about a couple months ago. What happened is, you know, COVID, uncertain times.
Mm-hmm.
We were under quarantine for a couple of months, and it was pretty hard for a lot of us. And I found that the only thing that kept me sane is self-care.
Mm-hmm.
So I would wake up in the morning and I think to myself, what am I gonna be doing today? Apart from the work from home, I know you do your chores here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt the need to take some me time. I had all this time in the world. What else to do with it? You know, instead of panicking and overthinking, which most of us tend to do,
Mm-hmm.
I figured take some time. Take some time to meditate. Take some time to do a little pedicure here and there, a little facial, listen to some music, and just try to relax yourself because self-care does help you to get through times like this.
So you kind of answered my next question, which would have been, how did it start?
Yeah.
So it sounds like It's Okay came from a point of passion, because this is something you're passionate about. This is something that has worked for you, and you just want to share it with the world.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's
You know
pretty
how
much it.
you know how most persons say if you're gonna start a business, do something that you love, do something that you're passionate about.
True.
And for a very long time, I wasn't sure what that was. And I thought to myself, well, I do this thing, and it made me feel good.
Yeah.
But I like some other people to feel good too, right?
I'm on the side of feel good.
That's right. So the idea just came to me that, well, I do these things for me. I mean, a lot of persons know you can do this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but they just don't take the time to do it. So why not just provide it for them? You know, you deliver your packages or whatever service it is. That's I'm not gonna tell you everything just yet. But
Sneak peek.
but you deliver what it is that you need for them to take care of themselves, and you pay your money, you get your thing, you sort out yourself. You're not gonna worry about how am I gonna get this done, you know? So that's the
true.
aim.
And let me just interject that you cannot pour from an empty vessel.
That's true.
So if you're not well in mind, in body, in spirit, in every aspect, you're not used to yourself, you're not used to nobody else. So self-care is important. All the Bible talk about it. I'm gonna tell you the things then. Right. So it's okay. Where do you see yourself? Short term, long term, what are your goals? 5 years from now, what do you hope to be doing?
All right. So short term, I'm thinking to launch this business.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, as I said, I'm an aspiring entrepreneur. It's okay. It's not out there in the products just yet. I'm working on it. And I hope to launch the business on October 4th.
October 4th, write that down in your calendar, highlight it, October 4th, thank you.
You might be wondering why then. All right, so October 4th, that particular week, is Mental Illness Awareness Week. Not internationally. Internationally, it's actually in May, but who had this idea in May, right? The US is actually using that week to highlight mental illness awareness, and I figured because my brand is all about that,
Right.
and the self-care aspect of dealing with those things, I figured, why not? So on October 4th, you'll be able to go onto the website, which is itsokay.com, and
That's
it's ITSOH,
right.
like KKAY.com. And you'll be able to click on the store. You can also visit my Instagram at itsokay876.
That's
And the
right.
information will be all there for you guys to make your purchases.
Good. So that's short term. Tell us about long
Long
term.
term. All right. Long term.
May I just interject that as you were talking a while ago, the word, I don't know if that was an inspiration from the Holy Ghost, the word wellness coach came to me. So I don't know if that's in your plans or something you want to think about. You know, like when you have a life coach, you have a trainer at the gym or whatever. You could be like a wellness coach because I mean it's okay embodies, as we said earlier, wellness in all aspects. So maybe it's something you could look into. You do have the science background.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, thanks for that. I'm thinking about doing a lot of things for myself personally. So, might take about more than 5 years from now, I eventually hope to own my own yoga studio, right? But those are like the long term goals.
Speak it into being, girl. It's
Yes.
coming. It's
But
coming.
for the business itself right now, long term, I really want to expand the type of packages I offer. I want to eventually branch off into like providing gifts. So instead of just looking at it and saying, yeah, this is exactly what you have and it's what I want, you can tell me anything and I will go get it.
So customized gifts then.
Right, customized gifts.
Okay.
I do want to branch off from the self-care packages which are coming soon into other self-care items. And we're talking about mostly fitness, so like your exercise mats and other accessories. Definitely want to get that out there for you guys. So I'm working on that for a couple months from now. Hopefully it's closer than we think, but you'll see.
All right, so let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I just rolled my eyes on camera. COVID-19. How has it affected you personally? How has it affected your business, your brand? COVID-19. Let's just talk about it.
It's a heavy thing.
It is.
All right, so COVID influencing my business. For most persons, it's been a negative influence. A lot of persons have been taking a step back from what they're doing. But for me, it's actually the catalyst for my business. So COVID has basically given us a lot more time on our hands, right? If you're working from home, if you're not working, the point is you have a lot more time. And I find that with time, it's better to plan. And everybody who knows me, including Anya, knows I am a planner.
Yeah, to the T, dot every I, circle every O. Yeah, that's her.
Right. So I had this idea when COVID just came around and we were instructed to work from home. I wasn't going to pursue it because I wanted to start doing the master's program at UA. However, I decided, since I'm deferring for a year, why not take the time to plan? I know I have even more time on my hands. So I say, you know what? The plan is going into action right now. So COVID just kind of pushed me. I'm standing there on the lake enjoying this beautiful day and COVID just saying, yeah. So that was pretty much the inspiration for me, COVID, believe it or not. It not only influenced me to start the business, uncertain times means you can't rely on a 9 to 5. It means you can't rely on what you always do to get a particular result because nowadays things are just happening and you have to make things happen for you. So that's exactly what I'm doing.
And with a lot of things being shifted to online, you have to have a more diverse,
Mhm.
versatile approach to everything now, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So, what measures are you taking now to cope with COVID, personally, business wise, all of that?
Mhm. All right, so the good thing with starting a business in COVID sounds wrong, right? But it's right. The good thing
But it's
is
right.
I'm already seeing what everybody else is doing. So I know what to do and what not
Not
to
to
do.
do.
So I wanted to have a package here this morning to share with you guys, but I will leave a picture about here so that you guys can see what it's gonna look like, you know? But I have pretty much went through the whole sanitization and storage process of the items for my gift packages, for my self-care packages, because nobody wants COVID in a box. Am
Yup.
I right?
We don't want COVID in a box, on a
Right.
platter, none of that. Don't want it.
Don't want it. So what I've been doing mostly is my boxes, the material is kind of like a cardboard box. So you know you can't spray it with a sanitizer like you would do everything else.
Right.
So I apply the heat.
Yeah.
I apply heat to it.
Okay,
If
that's
you want to
different.
know how, and I probably shouldn't be saying this on camera, but trust me, when you have a black car, and if you have a black car, you know how hot it can get
Listen.
when it's parked outside in the sun. When I say outside, I mean in the safety of my home. But the heat gets to those boxes and anything else that I can't spray right away.
Mhm.
When I remove it, I am wearing my mask. I ensure that when I'm going to be putting together the packages, that I will be wearing my mask. So there's no way or possibility of reinfection, just in
Or
case, because you don't
contamination,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, because you don't know. I can say I don't have COVID, but
We just don't know. These
yeah,
are just uncertain
dormant in a lot of
times.
people. So
Yep.
I just try to take as many measures as
Precautionary
possible
measures, right?
to protect you guys.
Definitely.
And so far, every product I've bought, I have sanitized and put away for storage until packaging.
Packaging
So,
time. That's really good to hear. So guys, you know you're getting value for your money and you're getting safe goods. My friend is over here sanitizing, packaging, and making sure you guys are getting wellness in a box, not COVID. So I know you to be an exercise boot camp yoga fanatic. Tell us about that and then tell me why you made the switch sort of, or you're now leaning more towards self-care and holistic wellness versus the physical only.
yeah. So I did yoga from I was about 6 years old, and I currently do classes with Kali's Kelly Yoga. I'll put it right up here for you guys.
Look for her, Kali's Kelly Yoga, former Wolmerian. You know Wolmerians only produce greatness.
Woo! Yes. Yeah, and I do my boot camps on Saturdays with Fagan Fitness. So you know I have to dig up my trainer.
Vegan fitness, big them up.
Yeah, so I love exercise, and I think it's a big part of wellness.
Mhm.
But I find that we tend to neglect the mental, especially in Jamaica and as Black people. We don't have therapists easily accessible, and that's one thing I'm working on.
Easily
Or I
accessible
love
or affordable.
or affordable. Let me not talk about the money. Yes, that's one of those things I want to see change in Jamaica. Maybe not me, but hopefully I'll inspire someone else or work with other people to offer that service.
Yeah.
So the wellness coach that you're talking about is kind of like doing therapy without the bag of money.
And again, I just saw a picture of a wellness center where you have the whole. It's a facility with the whole package. You have a physio, you have a PT, you have a physiotherapist, you have the wellness coach, you have the dietitian, you have the this, you have the that.
And it's funny you should say that because I actually wanted to do physical therapy.
See?
So there are a lot of things that I want to do regarding wellness, but I have to take it one step at a time.
True.
And between exercise and self-care, I think those are the two most important things. And self-care is just, it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It looks easy for persons who can afford it, but it's not. I remember going online looking for a self-care package. It was more like a gift package, and you would not guess the price. About $10,000.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, I know you want the best of the best products, and if you're gonna get that, you're gonna have to pay somewhat. But what I'm trying with It's Okay to do is to make self-care affordable for you guys. So I definitely want to work more on self-care than the exercise, just because I know it's the most neglected.
Yeah.
And during COVID, I mean, you can exercise, you can do some jumping jacks easy, but not a lot of people take the time to pamper.
To pamper themselves and to look after their mental health.
Right. Sometimes you just have to stop and just like activate all of your senses. Smell something good, taste something good, feel something good, and just be with yourself. And if you're spiritual, obviously you're gonna want to include God in all of that. Right? So I have like a meditation packages coming soon. Trust me, I have it for you. And I want you guys to be able to afford that without the fuss of $10,000. I can't afford that. No, you should be able to take care of yourself with just little to nothing.
But also want to throw confetti when she says she wants us to be able to afford it. Because as she rightfully said, it's important, but it's just, sometimes it's so expensive, and that's why a lot of persons just neglect it. They just can't bother it. They must say, I can't bother do this because I don't have the money for it, I have other things to do. But guys, please don't neglect yourself, your health, your holistic health. It's important. And my friend over here is getting you hooked up with the packages that are going to be affordable. Say it with me. Affordable. Alright. Anything else you want to throw in, guys? If you're not yet following It's Okay on Instagram. It's Okay 876 on Instagram. Follow her on YouTube and click the little subscribe button with the bell something so you can get all of the notification when friends drop our new video and so. And the mere fact that you watch a video, I mean, you already follow Dweet to me, but if you're not follow yet, share it so other people can follow. I'm all about, and we're all about supporting small businesses. So my friend has big dreams and big aspirations. Anybody out there can connect her to some people that's going to help her push that. We're all in for that. We're welcoming that, and we thank you in advance. It's Okay, Camille Codlin. Remember to follow her, look for her, subscribe to her channel, all of that. Whole heap of good things coming. 2020 is not a dead-end year, guys. It's not a dead-end year. We can do so much. It's the year to start. If it's anything, it's the year to launch out and to start. Trust me. Stick and stay. Love on up. Love and light. Be safe. Wear on a mask. Using the sanitizer. Be it good and stuff. However, be it off the germs and stuff off the road. Right through. All these kids in school, online school, I know it's hard. Hang in there. Parents, teachers. Me a pray on up. Trust me, because I know it's not easy out there. Be safe, guys. Listen to your kids. Listen to your kids. They might be little people, but they have self-care needs too. I saw something that a young girl killed herself. She looked like she was 12. I was like, nobody was probably not listening to that child, and she probably had issues. And guys, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. It's important. We need each other.
Oh, speaking of small businesses, how's Dweet for me doing?
Dweet for me is going okay. It's not as picking up as much as I'd hoped, but I mean, I'm having some stuff coming out this month into next month. Beer excitement are going for the rest of 2020.
Yeah.
It's not a dead end year, guys. Love and light. Keep safe. Thank you. It's okay. Remember, follow, share, subscribe, tell everybody, tell a friend, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Put it on your story, put it on your highlights, everybody, everything. Create beer excitement. Confetti and so.
Thank you so much, Anya, for having me.
You're welcome.